What's up, folks? One of January 2024's new additions to Game Pass, or I guess you say featured games in Game Pass, because obviously it's going to go away at some point, is Close to the Sun. This music's pretty cool so far. Let's turn the volume down. I don't know really anything about this game. I own this game. I never played it. It's like 2 or 3 years old, I think. I think it came out in 2021 or 2020. I bought it a long time ago, but I've never bothered to play it. Like a lot of games, and then they end up coming to Game Pass, and then I play them to get the achievements on Xbox, and then like maybe I'll come back and dive farther into them, into them on Steam. But all I really know about this game is it seems to have like an Art Deco visual style similar to Bioshock 1 and 2, or really similar to the Rapture landscape, or similar to Prey, kind of. From the reviews I've seen, it's kind of been criticized pretty heavily. It's pretty much like a walking simulator. It's a horror game that isn't actually scary, so I don't know. Let's find out. I don't really play these types of games, if that's what this is. I'm really not a fan of like the helpless horror genre where you just have to run away from everything. But I do love the art style in it so far. Like you got these Art Deco kind of fonts.
My dear sister, I left you suddenly and without warning. For that and so much more to come, I apologize. I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined. Not yet, anyway. I want to explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be. It's now my turn to protect you, if only so that things unfold the way they are meant to. Time and necessity has kept us apart, but that is about to change. We need you here aboard the Helios with me. I've enclosed a receiver, and as the name implies, it can receive signals through which we will communicate.
Is that what a
I know
receiver
little
does?
of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you.
That is a big
Your
ass
sister,
Bluetooth
Ada.
headset.
Pretty light on details there, Ada. You leave without warning, and now need me aboard the Helios? What aren't you telling me?
My bad, I forgot I ordered food. Not to continue to draw similarities on purpose, but Bioshock did start with you. Well, I mean, it didn't start with you boarding the plane, but you were already on the plane. And you were like reading a letter, right? I think. Not to say that there are any actual similarities between the games, because there probably aren't. I'm not sure if this is a ship or an airship or a spaceship or what the hell it is. Kind of reminded me of the Maw, but only because she walked over the gangplank or whatever you call it. So it's probably just a huge ass boat.
Esteemed Wardenclyffe guest, we will shortly be approaching the Helios. For safety reasons, we ask that you enter the observation cabin located atop the shuttle. Docking. Once all passengers are secured. Thank you.
So it's a boat.
Hope the
British
docking
Navy
moves
in
better than
pursuit
these
of the
automated
Helios.
announcements.
The observation cabinet commenced. Yeah, he kind of has that generic 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Well, early 20th century Andrew Ryan capitalist look to him. Oh, that's Tesla. That explains it. Although I'm pretty sure Tesla was like poor and destitute most of his life. I don't think he could really afford to dress up in a three-piece suit. This game is only supposed to be like 4 hours long, so let's see if I actually finish it without glitching out. And if people are saying there's no actual horror, then probably good. So, is that the Helios? Or is there a sister ship? Maybe I should have just shut up and paid attention to the very first part. Okay. A lot of doors. Well, I'm gonna go up the stairs. Was there a way to get in this room? In typical fashion, you know me, I'm gonna make this game last like 12 hours somehow. So I apologize for that. Although I am trying to beat it quickly because I'm not interested in taking on yet another long-term project here. When I say that, I mean like uploading the videos, not the game itself. It's kind of a weird way to view video games as a project. Oh, okay, so yeah, we weren't actually. I don't think we were actually on the Helios yet. This is some kind of a feeder ship that brings people to it. Holy shit, that's huge. Holy crap. Is that... What do you call that? Shit, it's like a lock, a something lock. I don't know, water lock. Like in Dishonored, when you go to the capital city and you guide the boat into that chamber and then it closes the doors and it fills with water. I think that's kind of the same concept. Internal. Oh, I didn't get to read. Chapter 1, The Border of Hermes. Some interesting gloves. Yeah, it is. It's like a water locker, whatever it's called. Like an airlock, but for water. That makes sense, right? That's the correct term. If this is a walking simulator or whatever, a run from the monster simulator, then this run speed sucks. It's par for the course.
I thought the Great Helios would be more busy. I guess Ada didn't tell anyone I was coming.
Bro, this ship is abandoned as fuck. Should know better. I do love this art though. This is really cool. Whales. Or Big Daddies. I don't know. I'm sure it's whales. Can I get a flashlight at least? When I said it reminded me of the Maw, I didn't realize the ship was going to be like giant-massive. Okay, so it has its own like terminal. So that our boat came from London. This one that comes from Stockholm. I thought there was another game similar to this that came out around the same time where you were in like a space station. Wasn't there? I'm positive there was. I don't remember what it was called though. I think it was one word. I have to look that up. I mean, it may have just have been this game. The helm holds finished. Rumored to be aboard the Helios. The Daily Graphic. Wish I had a flashlight. So I could actually see.
Seems like I'll have to let myself in.
Kind of reminds me of the room where you fight Andrew Ryan at the end of BioShock. Spoiler alert if you haven't played it. Or no, I'm sorry, not Andrew Ryan. Fuck, what's his name? Good thing I can't remember it. No spoiler alert, just kidding. Fontaine.
Warden Cliff, a company distributing electricity to half of the world and yet still hungers for that other half.
I bet you whatever this game ends up being, if it was like BioShock, like if it was actually a survival horror game, it would have been fucking incredible. Quarantine.
Quarantine? What have you got yourself into, Ada? Great!
Do I have to run from something? Because I don't want to. No, thank you. We will not go there. Where we will go is back to desktop because I'm about to eat a chicken sandwich. I'm betting you can't manually save in this game. Why did I do that?
Elevator up ahead. Hello? Anyone there?
Yeah, so the game definitely does autosave your progress.
Elevator up ahead.
This is Nikola Tesla speaking, and unless it wasn't already obvious, this ship is under strict quarantine. There is to be no movement on or off the Helios. And
Oh,
yet,
so he's actually
here
alive.
you are. Another one of Edison's spies, I presume. No matter. Movement throughout the ship has been restricted. Whether you are friend or foe, do watch your step.
Gee, thanks for the warm welcome. Now, what have you done with my sister?
So there was an elevator here. That's EMG.
Shit. Security override. Well, I guess I'll have to disable it.
If only I knew how.
Hello? Anyone there?
Didn't I go this way already? I did go this way already. There's nothing here. I'm gonna have to run away from some kind of monster, I'm assuming. Before long. Yep, hotel. What year did they say this was? Like 1887 or something?
Okay, one more to go.
Does that mean there's another one on the other side? Automatic shuttles. That explains why there was like no one else on the shuttle when you went here. This is where I came from. I went in here before, so there must be a way.
That should do it. Now to find Ada.
Ada! Ada, wait.
What the hell?
It's just
Hey!
a guy.